Hi everybody. So this video is to walk you guys through your syllabus and your course calendar, and I'm going to go as quick as I can. But you will have a quiz over this, so do make sure that you know where to find this information. It's always here, and it will always be in the syllabus tab on the left side of your console as well. So this is English 23-27. Fall 2020. So this is an online course. It goes through August 24th to December 16th. And if you ever need it, my email is here. It's brittany.estes@my.tccd.edu. Essentially, this course takes a look at the different genres, text, cultural and historical influences around early American literature. So basically, we're going from early settlers like Columbus up through the Civil War, so up through 1865. You guys can read the course goal and the outcome yourself, but essentially the important things you know, you need to have access to Blackboard. You need the right software. So really the only software you absolutely need for me is to have Microsoft Word. That is required. Your essays have to be submitted as Word. If you don't have it, for whatever reason, say you're a Mac user and you don't use it, you have to go get it. You can't turn in your essays as text files or PDF files. It changes the formatting. So you can download it for free through TCC. You can have access with TCC, so make sure you go do that. You do need the textbook. The textbook is Norton Anthology of American Lit, Beginnings to 1865. There's 2 volumes in it. There's Volume A and Volume B. Any edition is acceptable. That's fine if you want to find the best or cheapest edition you can find. That's fine by me. Just note that I do have the 8th edition for teaching, so that's what was given to me. So if you have a different edition, the page numbers may not match. The one in the bookstore, I believe, is the 9th edition. But you can always pause the lectures to find the correct page numbers. And a lot of this is Googleable, but not everything. So unfortunately, you do need the book. But like I said, please find the edition that's best for you. Just know that your page numbers may not match up with the lectures, and that's okay. Everything else that you need is made available by me. You are going to need to make sure you understand how to use Blackboard. There's a lot of videos and walkthroughs in this course, so you'll be guided, but course instruction is self-paced to an extent. So basically everything is divided on a weekly basis, as you'll see. And your weekly deadline is Sunday at 11:59 p.m. for each week's work. So you'll actually have access to all of the weeks within a single unit. So if you need to work ahead within a unit, you can. So say you have a family vacation or something, well, not a vacation, but a family, get together or something's happening that you will need to, work ahead for, you can do that. So there's 4 units in the course, roughly 4-ish weeks each. And they kind of break down by one major essay per unit. So the first unit is going to be a 10% essay, is a contextual essay. The second unit has a genre essay, which is 20% of your grade. The third is romanticism, and that's a style essay, and that's 20%. And the last essay is 15% of your grade. That's 65% of your grade. The other 35% come from quizzes, which are 10, writing assignments, which are 10, blogs and discussion boards, which are 5 each, and online participation, which is 5%. Grading skills right there for you guys, pretty clear. Incompletes are pretty rare, but if it's an extenuating circumstance where it absolutely is something that the instructor and the student both agree to, then that's something that we would work on after the end of the course to get you finished. But like I said, it is pretty rare, but if it does need to happen, it absolutely can. So essays, each unit basically has a unit essay, like I said, and that's submitted on that week that it is due by 11:59 p.m. So each week, as I noted, will be broken down for you. And you'll see, I'll have this written out multiple times, but you'll see, say, for example, I have the date for the week. So say week 3 was November 6th through 10th. That's the Monday through Friday designation. And then I'll always underneath write when everything is due. So that's, say, Sunday, November 12th. And each week on Monday, I'll send you guys an email that has the exact assignments that are due for that week. everything you need to know. So this is MLA formatting is required for all essays. Now, blogs and discussion boards, you don't need to write full MLA. That's okay. You don't have to do the header and the full board doc and everything else. Those you can submit just as text files. That's fine. But or as text submission, as you'll see, that's fine. Your essays, however, do need to be submitted in proper MLA, and they have to be Word docs. So for that, that means that everything is submitted with the 1-inch margins all around, double spaced, Times New Roman Area or Cambria font, 12-point font. And I have a file which kind of explains everything about for MLA, but just know that MLA is required for the course, major essays. And then everything is checked through SafeAssign. So that is the plagiarism detection tool from TCC. So just know that that is going to happen. Late work is not accepted simply because this course is semi-self-paced and you are able to work ahead. So that is the design. The design is intended so that you can work at your leisure, at whatever pace you need to work during the week. I know a lot is going on. I know it's COVID. So we will work together to make sure you guys get everything done. But you are able to work ahead. You are able to work throughout the week at a pace that best suits you. And at most, the content does not take more than 3 hours a week. So that is the reason that late work is not accepted. Your grades can be tracked in the gradebook tool throughout the course. I will keep this updated as much as possible so you always know kind of where you stand. And it is a weighted grade, so just kind of keep that in mind. As you guys noted back up here, it's weighted, not point total. So do keep that in mind. There is an online attendance policy for you guys. It's basically if you're missing more than 15% of the class, this is a TCC policy. The instructor has the right to drop you from the course, so make sure that you are not missing more than 15% of the class. The ad drop is right there, or the drop information is right there. Online participation is 5% of your grade, like I said, and really that just means that you're completing your assignments, you're emailing me if you have questions where things are going on, and you're communicating with me as needed. So the dates for you guys: classes begin August 24th, final ad drop is November 19th. Thanksgiving break is the 23rd, 27th this year, so you will not have any work from me that week. You'll have off. And then the final day of class is December 16th. One thing I did want to note for you guys, just to be clear, is there is no final exam in this course. So you, once we kind of wrap that last final essay, there will be there's some extra credit opportunities, but there is no final exam. So the important thing, like I said, academic dishonesty, everything is checked through SafeAssign, and SafeAssign is really, really good at finding basically anything that has been plagiarized, whether that's plagiarized, self-plagiarized, so that could be work that you've previously done in the course or previously done in another course, or plagiarized from another student in a different course or section, or plagiarized from an internet source. So make sure that you're not plagiarizing. Make sure that you are citing everything. What it will do is it'll highlight it for me. It'll take me directly to that source. It'll show me exactly what has been copied. And you guys, like I said, will have access to plagiarism reports. So you'll see what percentage of it is being read as plagiarized. But it's pretty clear, don't do it. If you do plagiarize, you can receive a failing grade on the assignment. You can be subject to failing the course. You can face suspension or expulsion. You can even be kicked off of any extracurricular activities. So please read the plagiarism policy very, very carefully. It's very clear from TCC, and like I said, it's really not worth the penalties that can happen for at most 3 to 4 page paper. So please don't do it. It's not worth it. It will get caught every time. And along that note, I know sometimes students can work to kind of expand the formatting of a page or change the period sizes or anything like that. I do download every single essay as a Word doc, and even if you say submitted it in the wrong format, I will download it. I will make it into the right format, and I will, change the margins to be what they should be. I will make sure it's size 12 font, all those things. So please don't try to do that either. It will get caught, and it does get points off anyways. So again, just not worth it for a 3 to 4 page paper. All right, so the instructor information, the things you can expect from me, all emails will be responded to within 24 hours. Assignments have a 2-week window to be returned. Now that is really for the larger essays because, not only are there larger essays, but there's 3 sections, as you guys can see on the syllabus. So, everything is due kind of at once. So within 2 weeks, you'll get your major writing assignments back. The other items, the weekly blogs and things, are graded on a much quicker basis, usually within a week. Online office hours, if you need it, there's Teams and other functions we can use through TCC now with all the COVID changes that are happening, so we can take advantage of that, but that's really upon student request. I don't hold online office hours otherwise, but it is upon student request. And then support services, if you need it, there are full services for you. So disability services, if you need it, do contact the office. We can make accommodations happen. There is paperwork involved. So if there is an accommodation that needs to be made, you do need to go through them first. And then technical requirements, just make sure you have internet, make sure you have Microsoft Word, and make sure that you have access to your TCC email account. If there's a technical issue, there is a 24/7 help desk. I highly recommend calling them. They are fantastic. You should also take a screenshot of the issue and email it to me at the time of the issue. I have been doing this for a long time, so I can't always find the answer, but I can sometimes find a workaround. So make sure that you do send that to me at the time of the issue as well. So really quickly, I'm going to walk you through the course calendar, and this is just a high-level calendar. Like I said, every week you'll see it broken down, all of the assignments and everything. But at the high level, you'll see that the first 4 weeks are our early encounters. So we're looking at early settlers like Columbus and De Vaca. We're also looking, importantly, at a lot of marginalized voices in this course. This is not just the canonical text. We're looking at Native voices. We're looking at Latino voices. We're looking at all kinds of non-canon voices, I should say. So that really is one of the goals, is that we do explore those often marginalized voices as well. So you'll see that we are looking at Columbus, De Vaca, and John Smith, as well as John Winthrop, and some Native trickster tales. And then we'll also look at Anne Bradstreet in week 4. Your first essay assignment, as I may have said, is due on Sunday, September 20th. And then the second unit will open for you guys after that. So on the 21st, you'll be able to access Unit 2. And the reason I do this is because it keeps us all on pace. So like I said, you'll have access to all 4 weeks at once. You can work ahead if you like, but opening the unit all together on 9/21 does allow us to kind of stay on pace together, so nobody gets too far ahead. But Unit number 2 will open on the 21st, and then that will be our Enlightenment unit. So we'll look into like Jonathan Edwards and the Founding Fathers. We'll look at John and Abigail Adams, some female poets, Phyllis Wheatley, and then your second essay will be due on Sunday, October 11th. Your third unit will be a Romanticism unit that'll open on October 12th, and that will take us up through November 8th. So that's when your third essay is due. And we'll read a number of different authors, like I said, so Poe, Melville, Hawthorne, those kinds of authors. And then your fourth unit was a Transcendentalism unit, and that will take us basically right up to Thanksgiving. So you'll have an optional extra credit assignment here, but by week 15 is Thanksgiving, so you will have no work that week. When you come back, you'll have one more author to read, Frederick Douglass, and then you will have your essay 4 assignment sheet. and you'll have the full week here to finish your essays. So your essay number 4 is due on Sunday, December 13th, and then, like I said, you don't have a final exam, but you will have an extra credit opportunity available to you that, if you choose to take advantage, is due by Monday, December 14th. So that's it. Hopefully that was pretty quick, and if you have any questions about any of this, just let me know.